do 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 do. What do 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 do?
What? What is it? What? Are you gonna do this the whole time? Fine, I'll get you a ton of food because there's so many out there. Don't attack my stuff. There's some very valuable stuff I've got. Dude, stop attacking that. Can you stop? Dude, no, that's not your stuff. That is my garbage. Okay, since this guy won't stop eating plastic, I'm gonna go get the food now. I was gonna go and tell him to eat actual food like this, then I realized there was a blue thing in it. What? This should feed like 4 of them. Is that in frame at all? Is it even on? Are you still trying to attack my stuff? Is that food good? Is it? Has this thing been recording the whole time? So when I was planning this video, I didn't really know what to do with it. I wanted to try and like remake this series, but instead of like an Animation World 2024 style thing or whatever, where I'm trying to like change the episodes to make them better or whatever, I'm trying to literally recreate the episodes, and also it's gonna be worse, probably. But I thought if I'm going to make a reaction episode to the series, I might as well do it before this remake thing, which might get canceled. And when I was deciding this, I didn't know if I should react to the original things, or if I should react to reacting to my old 2021 cartoon series. Because I don't remember that video being particularly great. And with this series, I like to switch between bad and good, and I'm recording this after episode 5, so it's currently on... Oh wait, problem solved. And I was gonna say that I didn't remember this video being particularly great, and I just remembered that I was being really annoying in it. But because it's currently on good, and the originals are considered good, I don't need to delay this episode. Anyway, I'm glad to not be doing another Minecraft video in this series. And as for the thing with the other episode, that might be this episode secretly, or unsecretly. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I'm just gonna record this and let future me decide it, and then if this could be episode 8, maybe the other one will get downgraded to a bad, even though that would kind of break with the tradition or whatever. It's based on my memory of them, and Ask Slimecraft certainly isn't good. Anyway, whatever. Get the volume up because it's always way too quiet. Oops. Anyway, this is the intro. This is like the first actually somewhat high effort thing I made. I could end the sentence there and it would still be. So even though I want to like look at this intro more in detail, it happens a bunch of times, so yeah. I don't know where I got some of these songs from. Some of these are probably like accidental recreations. Some of these are probably not accidental. Some of these are probably a bunch of songs mixed together, and some of these are probably original. I don't think it needed that much probability. There's so much hair in the thing I'm eating. This thing hasn't touched any hair. So yeah, it starts like that. Oh wow, a flip and a move. This is considered high effort. I mean, what more do you need? This is considered high effort. So this is like a block cartoon series, which is like the thing in the profile picture. Depending on when this is uploaded, I might have changed it already. I want to do that, but I haven't decided what to yet, so I haven't changed it yet. Also, Q&A episode 9 makes this extra complicated. Anyway, this was before the character had limbs, because that was a later edition. And this was like a cartoon series I made based on it. The character wasn't originally made to be a cartoon thing. Basically, there's this imaginary game called Block. And, like, this is meant to be what that character, like, actually looks like to appear in the manual or something. I don't know why I added limbs. Especially after making this cartoon series. Like, you'd think that would be something that I would add into the cartoon series to make it, like, easier to make. Which brings me back to Animation World 2025. I'm going all over the place with these random talking bits. I'm barely paying attention to the video. So Animation World is a 2021 series that I did like a kind of remake of in 2024, and I call that Animation World 2024. But after a bit, I decided I didn't like it that much and wanted to restart it again. And I call this new restart Animation World 2025. But it might not even be a 2025 thing, and the only work that's been done on it was done in 2024. I thought I'd try like pre-making a bunch of stuff to see what would happen. All I made was like prototype intros and actual intros. But one of the things is that I considered adding like actual limbs to the characters because it would be like easier to make a thing with. But that just annoyed me because it's like, this is like the one thing that makes it unique. And if I take that away, this is just a stick figure thing. So it's interesting how I didn't add it here.
Please don't. Oh.
Oh. You telling me Block cuts
I only wanted a friend.
What is happening? You know what's funny? For a second, I questioned if I had already made an episode on this because I feel like I was like, I remember mentioning that I was obsessed with crying in these videos or something. And I was like, what is that from? And I realized it's from this. Can't tell you why, but I was obsessed with crying in these old videos. And don't be fooled by this. This is not an actual reaction thing. This is me, like, playing a clip and then saying something about it. I'm not, like, live reacting to it.
Ow. But I'll show him!
He did not show him.
I don't know.
What's happening? Was it, like, cut like that? No, it looked low quality. What did I do there? What did I mess up?
Where am I? I must be in some kind of castle.
How do you know? It's just the color gray.
Let us out! Yes.
See, backgrounds certainly weren't the high effort part of this. It was more the main stuff.
Ooh, yeah. I demand a celebration.
Yay! Or what?
Okay, so what now?
And that's the entire episode. Okay, so looking at the intro, we have Block, and then Pong falls on, who's meant to be, like, a bit smaller than Block, I thought. How did I overlap that weirdly? And, like, there was a line there? So this, like, intro's really fast. Maybe I'll come back to that part later. Oh no, there's a mess and doors that don't look like they fit very well. The mess isn't even in front of the doors. Come on, you should know that. You did an opacity thing. Like. So yeah, I think this is like set in the past or something, or he just uses a really old computer. I don't know. Does that computer have like 4 keys? I don't know if it was actually meant to have that. That is the weirdest looking chair ever. I remember being somewhat impressed with the perspective of this, but it's not great. Why is there brown stuff behind there? Is this table like super long secretly or something? This is like the same as that previous picture, isn't it? See this, the perspective is better. Block is slightly scaring me though. And then this is from like a future episode. I made these episodes in order, so like that's kind of weird. Oh, what is that cutout? I cut it out? Oh, what is that cutout? I cut it out. Get that like on a wall. Oh, look at all these characters. I don't think that one appeared a single time. And what's interesting is this isn't even all the characters, kind of. No connection. Also, what is this logo? So this is the first Block with limbs. And it turns out that series is one of the last things to have Block with no limbs. Wait, actually, apparently this is the first thing. But here we have no limbs. Or maybe they got taken away from him. But I later decided to make some of like the other Block characters that are like cool drawings like this. And this is like some secret characters. So these never actually appeared in anything. And I wanted to make more ball ones because I wanted it to be like an equal amount of them. But this is Fred. And this is Tina. Now this is the only appearance of Fred other than this video and probably like 4 unreleased episodes because I kept repeating pictures in picture time. And Tina was supposed to appear in a community post because I was making like a drawing of like who stole Block's mouth or something. I didn't like the drawings very much, so I gave up. It is unknown what happened to them. But yeah, there's a few here. This is just a photo of a photo. We got some more Pong attempts. Oh, it's an alternate Block version. Isn't that cool? Birds won't shut up. Yeah! Wipe transitions!
Oh, the door's
Why is it cut off? How did I
Well, my parents wouldn't lock me out.
I probably drew it bigger originally.
Ooh, a package.
Wait, that wouldn't make sense without like what it is. Did I draw it higher up? This is the other thing but flipped.
The door's locked.
Ruined
There's
my
a
Zoom
package
thing, almost
with
like
a
it wasn't intentional.
baby looking me.
This thing's kind of cool. It's like a phone call. And as you can see, the background's a different color, showing that they are in different locations. Isn't that revolutionary?
Just tell me where you are. I think I'm in some kind of
expressions.
Cave. And is that an orange?
I feel like I went like in and out of doing mouth animations for this. Like I think some sections have it, but most don't.
Ball?
It's called lip syncing now.
I know an really orange ball.
I like that.
And hiya!
How do I keep managing to unzoom this? That's not Block, it's a rectangle. And what is that hammer? I don't even remember this scene.
Tell me where my parents are! No.
Hi, I'm gonna talk about something I forgot to mention in the actual video. This was the best place I could find to put it. Block's voice in the cartoon is not like Block's voice as it something. I think I thought of this other voice later, but even though he's never actually been seen talking like this, well, unless maybe some of you have seen him. Have you been spying on him?
Anyway, he actually kind of sounds like this. Supposedly. I know, very cool. What? I'm back here again.
Yeah, somehow.
Oh, now I'm here with this abomination. Oh, fine.
Do we gain a new word each episode? Dud. I'm out, actually. No, that's not what it is. I'm getting mixed up with something else. I don't know why I started talking when it... Can I stop doing this? Most of it's been cut out, but I've been having a nightmare trying to record this. Actually, maybe all of it has. I don't know. I don't know the future. But I got one juicy bloopers video. I'm sorry, is that the end of the episode? Guess we aren't doing the intro correctly this time. Good thing there's more episodes. But I think there's actually just one more and then some weird other stuff. Cannonball. Spin transition. What?
I'm not so sure about that.
Where did this come from? What's happening? Why?
Bum bum.
Oh no, his most important wall, that's a sign. See, it's actually not meant to be the wall. The wall that he broke is this. The sign was like above it saying that's the most important wall. Because like, why would you make a wall like just the like text most important wall over and over or whatever? Like that would be such a dumb wall design. Why would that be the most important one? Why is it the most important one anyway?
Oh man.
That's the episode. What are these episode links? Okay, get ready to pause. Okay, so we have like a bunch of different block logos in this thing. This is like the first episode, but different. This is scaring me. I didn't mean the face, I meant the whole thing, but it's zooming in badly. Now it's just stuck. I don't like this zoom feature if it's gonna be this glitchy. I didn't pause. I forgot to. Anyway, there's a thing. Another block logo covering it. Bulb figured out how to exist. Block more like blocked. Is my audio going to be bad in this too? I can hear the echo IRL. Can you stop zooming it out? I can tell this is going to be a funny episode. The funny stuff already happened. What am I... Slimecraft hates every single other thing that he says.
Why won't you let me see?
And everything else he messes up. Oh, nice out of focus moment. But we have me playing Mario World and the audio is like worse than you'd expect. Like, you know this like thing where it kind of sounds like this? Well, that's not just the way I record this being dumb. That's the actual original video. I somehow managed to double it. I think what it is that I used a layer to zoom it in, but I didn't mute something, so... Okay, so this is cool, but why is he worth 200 points this time? I'm surprised I wasn't bothered to cut out Mario from the original image. And what was he hi-ying?
Me and the
There's
balls
also a weird plot point to put it in. So I don't know what this is for. As you can see, it's listed as I don't know. And this is just some random thing. This is apparently from a day after the other stuff. Wait, 9-9? And I don't know what this is meant to be. It doesn't, like, start like a normal episode, and I don't think this is just how I made them. Like, I don't know if I just for some reason didn't export a version with the intro, if this was like an unfinished thing or something. But the thing is, like, I don't know if this is even related, because it could be something else entirely. If it is, I don't know what it is. Hey, this links to Animation World 2024 in another way, actually. With that, I wanted each of the episodes to be, like, continuing from a story or whatever. And with here, the episodes are kind of connected like a story, but with a bunch of pieces missing. Which is kind of what I was trying to add in Animation World 2024, but because that was a remake, and this is not a remake,
away with this big, valuable diamond worth lots of money and money.
Okay, so apparently he was watching a video. Forgot about that. Oh no. The eyes are in a weird position.
Oh.
So this is like a... weird nether portal thing. Okay, so that section's kind of cool, but the portal is breaking, and the background is confusing, and the drawing's overlapping.
Ah, you shall not pass.
What's going on?
Help me!
What?
Get me out of this wall!
So now that's a
Here
changed
I go.
scene, but he didn't move, so it's not a... I have no idea what that was meant to be. Also, by the way, for some reason there's like 4 versions of Bad Ball, so I'm gonna look at like this version. See, I'm looking at special early things. I wanted to do that with the previous episodes, or at least the series that were in them, not necessarily in those episodes. But I wasn't able to find anything, but I found stuff this time, so I'm guessing this is a prototype version of it, based on how there's 3 other versions, and this is the oldest one of them, so it's gonna have the most differences. And they're all the same length, which is confusing. Wait, look at the mouth. What? Ooh. So it's like mostly the same, but the mouth is wrong. And like that transition's different. That's the end. So like, in what order was this done? And are these in like different quality or something? The audio seems to be the same. The mouth thing wasn't added. Is this the same thing? Wait, no. Okay, this one took extra long to load. And it also seems to be in lower quality, which is confusing. Yeah, this one's in 30 FPS, but the mouth has been fixed. And the transition, kind of. I don't think that's exactly the same. This is the original version of one of the other scenes. And a fun fact about this image is this was like my #1 most hated picture when I made it. And I was like, I hate this picture. I hate it. But just in case, I'm going to save it and then immediately remove it from the episode. So there's 2 versions of this scene.
I only wanted a friend. Ow.
Oh wait, there's a version that contains this? It also doesn't zoom in. Ooh, we have early versions of the intro. Kind of. For some reason, I took a photo of this scene. And this scene, I don't know what this is for. Were these meant to be thumbnails or something? We got some more things I took photos of for some reason. Was this to cut it out? No, it's a different picture. I think I just redid the mouth. Look, it's different.
Oh, that's a giant hand.
Wait, this is a cut scene. Not a cut scene, though.
Hand away.
Look, there's my setup. This is literally just animation for real life. This is such a weird episode. I'm like going through the original recording for this and stuff. This is the kind of videos that I want to make, but just don't end up doing it. And then now I'm doing it. And I can hear the echo in my voice because this video is really quiet. Wait, hang on. Yeah, that weird like audio delay thing. I mean, it sounds like it's kind of there, so it's hard to tell. But I think that's just me being bad at recording audio. Anyway, I'll link a bunch of stuff in the description if you want to check out that.
I was like, is it the
That's a rare footage of me playing Mario Kart Tour, by the way.